the other person that I think is definitely my favorite to win this event. So him being in the loser's bracket does not tell the full story of what LDZ is or has accomplished so far at BCX this year or in his career.
But he is going to be going up against the stop sign, the Bodvar with the hammer. Lil Cap had all of his first set to warm up, and now he's going in hot against LDZ.
Now, I think Lil Cap is going to struggle getting in on these LDZ guns. I think the range that LDZ has with these, his placement, his positioning, everything, LDZ is just going to have the upper hand now. I don't think Lil Cap has really ever played anyone like LDZ because there's not anyone that really plays like him at all. Yeah. There are people that are really good, but nobody that plays quite like LDZ.
It is going to be hard to fill the LDZ shoes in terms of practice, but Lil Cap doing a pretty solid job so far, gets that scoop onto LDZ, and he does have the same, wow, the gravity cancel side signature from LDZ, was not expecting that. He does have this hammer, hits hard, nair from below. Lil Cap's gonna take the first stock. Is he gonna stick with the hammer? Stick with what he can pick up. Nice neutral light. Different hammer. The other one was a little bit dirty. Scoop! LDZ can't get the finishing blow.
Lil Cap putting out a ton of damage. Now, maybe I was completely wrong. Maybe LDZ has never played against anyone quite like Lil Cap. These weapon tosses are getting the better of LDZ. If Lil Cap can pace his weapon tosses well enough, he can just have a constant barrage of weapons going, and that is going to be difficult for anybody to deal with. He's about to have a 2-stock lead. The possibility of a 2-stock lead on LDZ, the former 2-time world champion, is super real for Lil Cap right now.
All he needs is that finishing recovery. Oh, but Lil Cap with the downlight Sair will finish off that stock, but he is so incredibly damaged. The lacrosse sticks fly, no weapon spawn, but the neutral light sends LDZ off screen. Yo, that hammer toss would have killed. The recovery definitely will.
Full stock lead going the way of Lil Cap right now. Nice unarmed. He tried to continue it even though the weapon spawn came in, except with that weapon spawn there, I think the second LDZ gets back on stage, we might see some more weapon toss barrages coming out.
Just keeping this weapon swap. And he's been pretty precise with his weapon tosses as well. Almost catches LDZ with that side sig. Still maintaining this full stock lead over LDZ. Runs into the neutral light.
Lil Cap's sword is looking better and better. It's looking so good right now.
Lil Cap almost has LDZ in kill. Oh, okay.
That is a 2-stock lead.
Kill.
That is a 2-stock.
That is big.
Against LDZ. That is so big for Lil Cap right now.
Can Lil Cap knock out the 2-time world champion? That would be an upset.
This puts LDZ in a semi-rough spot for a couple of reasons. One, because it's a loss. Two, because that was a 2-stock. But it's only a semi-rough spot because this is a best-of-5 set. We've seen people win 1 game and then lose their set. We've seen people win 2 games and lose their set.
Neutral light comes out from Lil Cap. Damage trades have been even so far. Gets underneath. Has him off stage. Oh, he went for the dash-in down sig, but LDZ was able to interrupt.
D-Light Cider coming out from Lil Cap. That true combo on the sword. The most prolific combo that Brawlhalla has ever known.
That's just bread and butter. Lil Cap, though, getting caught by so much blaster stuff.
Almost!
Needs more. LDZ doesn't have the advantage of having a signature that will spike upwards, so instead he has to disengage, go back down, go to the neutral. Couldn't have used a gravity cancel there. Oh, down sig, just short.
Just a little bit too high and too far to the right. Lil Cap going up yet again, picking up the first stock here.
Oh, Nair goes for the recovery, but he's still getting these hits. More Nairs over to the sword, keeping the juggle. LDZ finally lands on the ground. Nice recovery, will even up the stocks. Not a full stock lead for Little Cap this time.
It's about midway through orange, on the early stages of orange. Again, 35 to 40 damage on this stock. But he does have the spear, which from LDZ we haven't seen the most of. We've seen him do some work, specifically those ground pounds on the edge. We also see some D-Light Sayers, just regular spear stuff.
Oh! Little Cap!
That kill it orange?
Smacked him in the face with a hammer, the stop sign, taking out LDZ. This is a huge lead for Little Cap.
LDZ looking to even this up quick.
He wants it.
Oh, he picked it up!
Unfazed by the stop sign.
Nice downer coming out.
He's building this damage with these blasters. So incredibly effective.
And you're seeing this big, long, extended string coming out from LDZ. I think this might be him getting a little bit of a read on the way Lil Cap is choosing to initiate, choosing to ways to get out of trouble, when he chooses to back up, when he chooses to move forward. And LDZ now, for the first time, has the lead against Lil Cap. That's why the pros want the best of 5 sets. That's where adaptation comes in.
Oh, another recovery.
Oh my
LDZ
gosh.
holds on. Little Cap was looking so incredibly good too. He hit that side tick and suddenly LDZ busts out the blasters, puts in the hollow points, and gets the game.
That string on stock 2 was huge. That eventually led to the kill. He missed that side air all the way up, didn't retreat all the way back, went high in the air. He knew Lil Cap was going to recover high, snuck in there, stole that recovery.
And the grounded recoveries, the very low, like grounded recoveries, they're hard to pick up, but they're so incredibly clean from LDZ, and they're leading to a lot of kills. Good spot dodge through the nair. Lil Cap not finding good responses and damage. LDZ starting to run away with it. Side tick connects.
Is he going to sneak it?
There's a recovery. Just barely over that weapon toss. But good damage being put out from LDZ.
Are we going to see a down signature coming in? He pulls out of that ground pound a little bit early. He started up really high. I think it might have been a bait.
Bounce him off the wall. Yeah, no jumps. LDZ takes the first stock. LDZ really honing in on what it is to play against Lil Cap.
Lil Cap struggling to find any connections right now. LDZ is as well. Oh, as I say that, nice little 2-hit.
Just barely avoids the down line. Nice weapon toss over to the hammer. Can't get the side air. The nair sends LDZ up. Going low, was looking for that recovery.
Ooh, he's got to be careful.
Oh, still looking for the recovery.
Oh, man, that was so close.
Oh! Hits him with the save.
Oh my
Hits him with
gosh!
the hits him with the weapon toss. Hits him with the ground pound.
Gosh!
LDZ!
He's nuts on the edge.
You can't find him off stage.
It's just a complete 180 from what we saw earlier. LDZ completely has the read on everything that Lil Cap is doing. Right now has a 2-stock lead at this moment, and he's able to get back
still living. This is Ada, base 3 defense, just now losing her first stock.
We've seen some more spear work from him this game as well, so we know it's definitely there.
Nice airs into the neutral line. Didn't quite get the neutral sig read, but just extra damage on top of Lil Cap's last stock.
And he didn't get punished for that neutral signature either. A lot of active frames there, a lot of punish room, but Lil Cap just didn't happen to be in the position. Oh, he got it too!
It's worth.
I saw LDZ's character model turn dark, which means you're out of your movement options. But I wasn't paying attention to Lil Cap's.
I was watching Lil
so
Cap,
I thought that LDZ happened to die there. But then I saw Lil Cap fall too. Oh my
Lil Cap,
goodness.
he needed the nair so he could chase dodge up, and he went for it, but just didn't find the connection, so he ended up falling to his death. LDZ gets away with that one, and that's going to put him one game away from continuing on. Lil Cap looks so solid in game one.
Now we're coming on to Twilight Grove here, a game that's not on Mammoth and not on Shipwreck.
Good neutral lights into the nairs. Down like Sair. Can't finish it off. Ooh, dodges through the recovery as well. Gets away with taking 0 damage on this Blaster's pressure. Okay, Scoop can't get the nair.
There's the recovery. And LDZ has no damage on this stock. It's not a completely clean stock, but it's maybe 15, 20 damage here.
He's just
huge lead right now.
He's just being healthier and healthier
no, okay.
with each of these first kills.
I didn't think he was going to be able to pick up that recovery. I didn't think he was going to get the hit.
It was scary. LDZ could have stuffed it with a dare.
He's going to go for another recovery?
Okay. Recovery.
He's looking for just the damage right now.
Good down sig, but LDZ's so healthy. Side air.
That's going to be the death.
Yep. All right, Lil Cap evens up the stocks. Sword in hand. Jumping around a little bit. Good dodge. Good movement. But the pogo. Keeping him off stage. Just barely avoids that down sig. But Lil Cap's not finding big punishes. Like LDZ throws out the gravity cancel down sig, and Lil Cap taps him with a dare.
He's been on this spear for a long time, but he's still able to pick up that kill. He's going to swap back to the blasters. Ooh, what's he going to stick with?
He wants the spear. It's going to bounce down to him.
It bounces right to him. Stomp side air coming out from Lil Cap. He could even up the stocks here relatively quickly without taking too much damage.
Was dancing between those two walls. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to reset. Nice nair. Getting good damage on LDZ. Good spot dodge through the Sair. That would have been killer.
Lil Cap getting the kill here is absolutely of most importance to him at this moment. He is down 1-2 in the set here against LDZ in this best of 5 in the loser's bracket.
Weapon tosses bouncing onto LDZ.
The winner of this will be moving on. The loser of this will be sent packing from this one's tournament. Ooh, he gets it! Goes for the chase dodge into the recovery. It's a 3-1 going the way of LDZ, the 2-time world champion, hoping to turn that 0-2 into the 0-3, dog.